didn't explain. Oh, shouldn't say that.
Hey, what's up, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to Nobody's Happy. It's been a long time. I haven't been putting out the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm here with Josh Cabaza, as always.
What's up?
And Mike Suarez, all the way from New York.
Yep, aka Fat George.
Yeah, we just got doing Revolver, the monthly show that I do at the Laugh Out Loud. It's fucking it's nice crowd, man.
Great
Had
show.
a good crowd. It was a pretty dope ass show. This podcast, I don't know what to do with this podcast. I had to address the fact that I haven't been putting out the podcast because I think was it like 2 weeks that I didn't put out the podcast.
What was going on?
I don't know. I just I keep thinking every time.
Was it Cabaza's fault?
No,
That's everybody's go-to.
I would love to blame it on Cabaza.
Yeah.
But I've been writing a lot, man. I'm really like trying to put this shit together. But obviously, I don't want to just do like last time and just like, hey, you know what? This is what I wrote while I was fucking hammered throughout most of the pandemic. I'm trying to like actually go through it scientifically and, look at the spots that, that are not that good and try to either take them out or replace them with something good. So my feet hurt. Like I actually, like when I write, I sit down and I pace back and forth for what could probably amount to like a couple of hours, maybe like 2 hours of I'll sit, go outside, smoke a cigarette. Like I chain smoke like a motherfucker. I'll go back inside. I'll type something out. And then if it brings something to me, I'll stand up and then I'll start walking back and forth. So my feet hurt. Like at the end, when I finish writing, my feet will fucking hurt. Because I'll be pacing back and forth the whole time when I'm working on shit.
When I write, I choke myself. I masturbate a little bit.
Well, I didn't know you were going to go into something disgusting.
Because that's my MO. Yeah.
Anyway, what did you do tonight?
I think you just told us.
Besides beat off and and write.
I learned about the what's it called? Rainey Street Ripper, which is the new serial killer in Austin.
Oh yeah, how's
Is that
going?
still going on?
Oh yeah, there was just a new one April 15th. So
Who did he kill?
another.
What race?
This is like.
Yeah, it's real. Yeah. They found they found the.
I'm talking about like this is still going on right now.
Yeah, they found the fourth body in like 6 weeks.
Is that the one where it's all gay dudes?
No, see, that was a rumor. There's one gay dude, but majority of them are straight, and they all have dark hair, and they about the same build.
What's the build?
That's crazy.
Not fat?
Not fat.
Oh, okay, I don't gotta worry.
Semi-athletic.
Okay, good.
All in their 30s.
Is it frisbee athletic?
Yeah, like frisbee golf athletic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't gotta worry about that then.
Yeah.
I'm good.
And
those guys usually suck, so good.
And it's possibly that they were, well, they don't know if they're drugged or not, because nothing comes up in the toxicology or whatever.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
How do they know they weren't gay?
Right now the burden of proof is on the bodies.
Yeah.
They just have a dad going, no, not my son. That's all it was.
Well, one had a wife and kids.
That doesn't mean shit.
Oh, that's
We
true.
know that.
That's true.
Look at Tanvir. He's getting divorced because of that.
Really?
He's getting divorced. I don't know if because of that. He keeps mentioning he's
Oh shit!
I was like, what the fuck? Did you just out somebody? Shit.
Because he keeps saying grinder in his jokes, and it's like, all right, I'll go along with the jokes.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh, join the podcast.
I want to do it. Tanvir's gay, everybody, and I just wish I was. So, yeah, how about that? It goes both ways. Just like Tanvir. Everybody, come on. He's just happy he's getting mentioned, I think.
Clip it for Tanvir.
Yeah, Tanvir did great tonight. Actually,
Yes, he did.
Oh, yeah.
he's fucking amazing.
I like how you noticed that he's been saying grinder though.
He was hitting on a dude.
Grinder.
It was funny. I was joking
okay.
along, but I wasn't going with his joke.
Joking.
Well, as far as I know.
Yeah.
Maybe he's not.
I gotta have him on so he. I want to do my Indian accent to him.
To his face?
Well, I want to have him do a Mexican accent, and then I'll do an Indian accent.
And I want to be there so I can do my Indian trying to do a Mexican accent. Orderly.
That'll work.
Fun times in the future.
No, he did. He did great. I gotta start learning how to talk to the crowd, like I was telling you guys. I feel like when I start off the show, I'm always working on my stuff, but sometimes I'm working on some rowdy shit. And well, I mean, it's a double-edged sword because like I could just ruin the whole show right off the top if this edgier stuff doesn't work. And now everybody's got to dig themselves out of a hole. And if it works, I just made this really hard fucking edgy joke smash, and now I got to bring up the guest spot.
Yeah.
You know, somebody that's only doing 7 minutes. You know,
Let them follow it. What
you saying the sink or swim type of shit?
Very much so.
That's what a guest spot is, honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I thought too. But I also felt because it's happened to like 3 comics already.
Sink or swim for you too, though. You know what I mean? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
I am but I'm also, you know, I'm also supposed to be putting this thing together so that it works in the best way possible.
Right.
You know, I can't. You know, it can't just be straight up like, you know, blood in, blood out, bro. This is, you know.
It has to be.
That's why you gave Debo the check spot. I understand.
Fucking Debo did 10 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, I got 2 minutes left. You got 8. What are you doing?
And he got off, and he was doing great. And he
was
just all of a sudden he just goes, "All right, I guess I'm done." I was like, "What the fuck?"
He was like almost in the middle of a joke too. I was like, "All right."
I think I thought he was setting up for a joke too.
Yeah.
Well, the point of having the show isn't it to work on your material?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to give the people a show.
Yeah. Just sprinkle it in.
So, I mean, the way I see it, I should keep it interesting and humorous. And right now, the only way I could do that is by doing my material. But I feel like I got to exercise the muscle of, hey, what brings you out here?
Try with me. Just okay. I'm gonna get straight answered. I'm not gonna try to be
Bro
funny.
just got real shy right now for some reason. I saw his face. He pulled back with his hands.
I sort of got a coward right now when you said it. Just okay, give me an example. It's like you just told me. All right, let's say I'm a woman. Approach me right now.
I'm a lady.
I'd be like, oh my god.
And I identify as a lady. So all the variables are out there. I'm still wearing this hat.
Hold on. We're at the club right now.
I'm not gonna give any joke answers. I'll only give real answers.
All right. So, hey man, what brings you out here tonight?
Oh yeah, my boyfriend bought us tickets. You know, but he had to cancel. So came with my friend.
I can't do it.
Why'd you do it that way too? Hey there, buddy pal.
I now realize it. When I'm trying to talk to people, I feel like when I have to do like a skit and the camera turns on. Remember the one time I had to do a skit and all I had to say was like, wow, that sounds crazy or something that quick. And I could not get to it. I think we were there for like 10 minutes.
Trying to get
every time you would say your cue, your line, I would just burst out laughing. But it was laughter out of how uncomfortable I was. And I think that's what happens. Like, I swear to God, like it's the only time I feel zen. Like nothing comes to my head.
I would almost say go with that.
And just tell him nothing comes to my head, sir.
No, just say that. No, I don't mean that. I am so uncomfortable trying to talk to you. I don't know how to connect with people. That is funnier than anything I would have said to that. That's funnier than any hack crowd work going.
Right.
Oh, yeah, 'cause he's fucking somebody else, right? Hey, so.
Where's
you don't have to do crowd work. You can riff.
No, but I guess that's what I'm getting. Not necessarily crowd work but it's the same thing to me.
It's not.
No. I'm saying to me, it's the same feeling of like nothing comes to my head right now, and I don't like
you
this.
can control a riff a lot easier versus the crowd work depends a lot on who the crowd is, and
Yeah.
So
Well, I've tried both,
yeah,
and they both felt equally uncomfortable.
yeah, because you don't do it.
Yeah.
You told me that you're headlining a cap and a rat ran across the top, and that would have been my next 20 minutes.
I addressed it for like 45 seconds. I got a laugh or two, and then I immediately went back into my shit. And I knew something was going to be a little off, and it was. But I think after like the first 3 minutes of me getting back into it, everybody got back on.
Cheese on stage.
Everybody got back on board. I should have fucking said more.
Why are there all this cheese on stage?
Damn it! See, stuff
That
like
was
that.
the light.
That'd be fucking great.
Yeah,
Well, that's
yeah, but
Is that?
this is what happens when I know
cheese?
that my boyfriend rolls. I open up a little more.
And you kind of cheated because you said you weren't gonna like try to be a funny thing.
No,
and
that wasn't funny.
Like,
I didn't know. What I meant was like,
Mike, you're sitting here in front of me telling because my boyfriend,
my boyfriend's not here. I
with
gave
the
him my
hair and the beard, like.
That is hard to do. That was a lot of visualizing on your part. I should have hid behind you. I should have
heard your voice.
Yeah, I should have called on a phone. You should have turned around on that chair, and I should have turned around on this chair. That would have been a lot better. Oh, my boyfriend's not here. See, I can't do voices. I used to, but I can't anymore.
Do we have like a thing that makes the microphone sound like you're on the phone?
no, that's on the other one.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the other, the little one?
It's the same board. Well, a little different.
All right. Well, that's an idea for the fucking show then. I want to do...
Noises?
I want to do skits.
Say what again? So, just random movie quotes.
Yeah, soundboard. I think that would fucking do.
I can do a sound. I have a soundboard.
To infinity and beyond.
But I guess I gotta do the legwork and cut the clips, right?
Yeah.
How much she's having? Any of these work?
I'm just gonna go back through the podcast and find all the clips. I'm like, and you're saying a story, and then I sucked his dick.
Yep.
Jeez.
And I guess that could be used too.
It's like the ones the bonfire has for Jacob. Where you just
Like what?
I can't say the word without getting fired from my jobs, but just
shit.
there's just one where he's just saying a certain word slur for people that are getting killed in Austin right now. So,
Wait, we never. No, that was.
oh yeah, sorry,
Yeah. That was a myth.
we got caught up riffing.
See how we created things?
How fun do you think it would be to have a serial killer in the audience? Like to figure that out.
I've been asking that I've been
What do
starting
you
every
mean?
show in Austin with anybody who's by themselves. I ask them if they're the Rainey Street killer.
That has been my thing whenever I see a guy by himself with glasses.
Yeah.
And
you ask if he's
might be
Dahmer.
by himself. It's like you're the worst person to be by yourself.
Yeah.
You're the scariest guy in this room.
But I've been asking like random people. It doesn't matter if they're a man or woman, just a random person who's by
Well, let's
themselves.
be honest.
What's the average reaction?
I've been digging myself out of a hole. But it's also
It's been a lot of what the fuck, man? I'm here on a date.
I keep saying it at a club that's 4 blocks from Rainey Street.
right.
So everybody's like, "Oh,
So everyone feels safe tonight?
yeah." I was just-
Using the buddy system?
yeah, and then I start talking about fentanyl, and I'm like, "And check your coat, because people die." Everybody's like,
For
"Oh
a
my
wonderful night. Jesus Christ.
The first minute is that.
Anyway, here's your next comment.
Yeah. No, there's a serial killer out there. Where do you got parked? Y'all parked far? You're dead.
Oh,
You're
shit.
dead.
Well, you're fat. He's not going to kill you.
Yeah.
But I'll touch his toes over here. That guy better watch out.
Oof. And then apparently there was like that it might be a group of people. So nobody knows.
My girl told me once that I definitely both kept the hours and had a bit of like a serial killer-ish vibe to me. But that's because she was watching a lot of what do you call those murder mystery shit?
I think you have a switch for sure.
Yeah, but like you you never thought like, would I, like if I had that urge, like would I?
I think once you had to introduce yourself to the stranger, you start giggling. So
To the what?
once you've got face to face with them, you just start giggling.
Yeah, that's probably what it's
sorry, guys.
yeah, that's probably. Yeah, I'd have to be like
I
a
feel
more club you from
ridiculous.
behind kind of person.
You just be walking tiptoeing. Doop, doop, doop. What am I doing? Come on.
Yeah, I think you have a switch. George, Edward.
Yeah, but those guys are kind of like criminals.
Yeah. Do you mean serial killer switch or just violent switch?
Violent.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I mean, to
don't
be
think
honest
either one
with
of
you,
them
I
would be
think-
serial killer switch.
No,
they would
it's
violent
not.
switch.
Yeah. Not serial killer. A revenge. I'll murder everybody you know. Switch.
I can see that as well.
Yeah,
If you
Like
push
a
them too
John
far.
Wick switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that John Wick, Death Wish 3 switch.
Yeah.
But then you got to stop because your knees hurt.
Fucking Charles Bronson. Yeah, not John Wick. Charles
I've
Bronson.
been watching Charles Bronson lately. Yeah.
What?
Which one did you
Yeah.
watch? Have you seen Death Wish 3? That's the crazy one.
Oh yeah, we say he was dead.
Yeah, he talks weird. Why does he talk?
He is, well, later in the movie, it's because he stops caring. But he just has a kind of a weird accent. But
Yeah.
later on, when he just speaks so deadpan, it's because he doesn't give a shit. He's old. He just wants his money.
I just didn't like in his movies. There was always somebody getting raped.
The
And
later
they
ones,
would
yeah.
always have like a rape scene, and that was like, I'd be like, God,
Yeah.
like, why?
It
do
was
we
in
have
his
to-"
contract.
It was like, fuck,
Well,
dude, this is so
Death Wish
brutal.
3 is the one with that crazy rape scene where the director made the actress feel all creepy because she was like cold on a dirty mattress and not even filming. They're like,
Yeah.
we need to see the way the light looks.
Is
on
this
your tits.
true?
It's like, yeah, that's
Like, that's her
her talking about it later.
Holy fuck,
How the director
dude.
was so weird about that. And even that scene is the cops letting her get raped as like bait to catch the criminals or something crazy like that, right?
Yeah.
It's like it's a fucked up scene in general. Because in Death Wish 1,
Because I just remember as a kid, like watching him translated in English. When I was living in Mexico as a kid, I would see the Charles Bronson movies, and a lot of Mexican
Thought he was
action
Mexican?
movies. That's how it was a very cheap writing tool, I think, of like moving the story forward with emotion. Like now this guy has to kill people because of this great violation. And I was always so fucking uncomfortable and hate it to this day. I
Yeah.
hate fucking movie rape scenes.
I can't. Same thing. I think I saw that movie way too young, and it really kind of fucked me up.
Did people think he was Mexican?
It's brutal. What?
Did people think he was Mexican?
Who?
Charles Bronson?
No, I
In the
mean, I
movies.
guess
I
you
remember.
could pass.
I remember looking at him the whole time. Not even.
You thought he was your
Yeah.
uncle?
I thought he was Mexican the whole time.
Yeah,
He did
can
look a
pass.
little bit Mexican.
Yeah, with a mustache.
That Chatos Land where he plays the Mexican. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
I just assumed he changed his name. And
Then
the
you
only
see him
reason
in, like, if you see him in the Mechanic or I think the Dirty Dozen, when he doesn't have the mustache. And he's
Oh,
younger,
right.
He looks just like a white guy. He
Oh,
looks
yeah,
like,
yeah,
Didn't he
yeah.
come on Magnificent Seven?
yeah, that too.
Magnificent Seven?
Yeah.
Oh,
Younger
in Dirty
Charles-
Dozen?
He's in one of those ensemble
Oh,
military movies.
yeah. No, he was in, what's the one where they have to, The Great Escape? No. Is it? No. It's the one where
Guns
it's...
of Navarone? No, not that one.
No, it's Charles Brown, and it's got like a whole bunch, all the fucking dudes from back then, all
Yeah.
the like action guys.
The Expendables before the Expendables.
Yeah,
Oh,
fucking old timey Expendables. That's a fucking movie.
Yeah, old dad rock movies.
I could have sworn it was called The Great Escape or something like that.
That's what Steve McQueen.
Yeah, Steve McQueen. I'm telling you, I think Charles Bronson is in that one too.
He might be. I'll check.
They when they're like trying to dig tunnels and they're like going into the yard and they let the sand out through their fucking shoes.
Yeah, he's in that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's clean shaven in that one too.
Yeah. Yeah, he's right there. Let's see how.
Yeah, there you go. Fucking young ass dude.
Was he in Dirty Dozen as well, though?
Dirty Dozen.
Telly
I don't know.
Savalas back all fucking creepy in that movie.
Oh. Yeah, there you go. Steve McQueen and all them fucking cats.
Is that? I think it's someone where he's throwing the ball against the wall to not go
Damn,
crazy.
back in America's Innocence.
is that him?
Yep, Charles Bronson. He's like 18 right there, looking 52.
Just leather face.
It's a guy. It's a kid who smoked since he was 8.
But did you see him when he was older? He still he didn't look bad when
They
he was
used
old.
his little hands to
Yeah.
like.
He was still fuckable when he was old.
Jesus.
Bronson.
Well, he died when he was like 60. So
I thought he died in his 70s.
70, maybe. I'm wrong. I'm sorry. That's right. Because he made like Death Wish.
Wasn't Yul
4 when
Brynner
he
in
was
that?
I don't know.
God damn.
There you go. So that's when he was like right before he was gonna die, but still in his older age.
Yeah.
But he was an action star back in those times where you could just like you didn't have to be like super in shape.
Yeah.
You just had to like hold a gun up like this and then look around corners.
He just had to look intimidating.
But he was
Yeah.
in shape. Look,
Oh, when he was young, he was super in shape, dude.
even
yeah,
here.
Chato's land right there.
Holy shit. He looks like a lot of my uncles in that one
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
when they were young.
Yeah, that's Chato's land. I don't know if he's playing a.
What's up, Issy?
Yeah. His movies are fun to watch. But they get crazier as the 80s go on.
Yeah, I mean, but there's no guy now like even what's his name, the dude that did the Jurassic Park movies,
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah,
like he's a big action guy, but nobody ever goes, let's go see that Chris Pratt movie.
That
you know?
kick-ass Pratt.
But he's in everything.
You wouldn't see Charles Bronson doing the voice of Cubert in the 70s. So it's just not gonna happen.
Yeah.
He wasn't the candle in fucking Beauty and the Beast.
I'm gonna voice this talking cat.
Did you watch Super Mario Brothers?
Not yet.
No.
I will at some point, but
Which one? The new
The new one.
Did you see it?
Yeah, we took the kids.
Yeah. How was it?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was laughing at what my son was laughing at because there's this like morbid little star in it, and it's just like we're all gonna die. Everything is meaningless, and my son's all wow. I was like, why is that the part that you're cracking up? They're like,
your son. Yeah.
yeah,
Because
He gets it.
the next generation is gonna rebel against all the
art.
softness.
Uh-huh.
They're gonna be wild.
Oof.
They're gonna take out their space scooter
Your kids will be the next
without
Charles
your
Bronson.
permission. Oh my god! Wait, how old is your kid gonna be? Like
He's
old
10.
enough, right? One day he's gonna be having a mustache and be like,
He already
"Hey,
has a
Dad, this is
mustache.
Cindy."
I hope not. That's his grandma's name. That'd be gross.
Father,
Man.
like chocolate milk.
this is. Yeah, he already has a mustache and everything.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Good for him.
Now there's two of you. There's
Yeah.
two men in the
he's
house.
getting taller. He's not allowed to turn the corner and punch me in the stomach anymore.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, was it like that? He didn't know his own strength.
At 8, yeah, he turned, he got me good, and I was like, "Oof, he can't do that no more."
Are you gonna put him in any like martial arts?
He was for like for 6 years.
Oh shit!
My headphones
So he
turned off.
he learned all
He
the
did.
weapons and then he was like, "All right, I'm good."
Grab those right there. Yeah, and just like unplug and plug them again.
Mine are coming in and out.
Oh, so there might be pulling on the. Can you hear with those?
Yeah, these are fine.
Yeah.
That was going on. Oh. There we go. All right, now we can hear
think I kicked them.
Josh's sexy voice.
That's what everyone wants to hear.
Yeah, that was on me. I think I kicked it.
Josh, say some words that have a lot of S's in them.
Shawshank Redemption.
Succinct.
Josh, if you had to do ASMR, how would you do it?
I would not talk. It would be like more of the scratching and like bubbles.
Like if you're trying to put me to
And-
sleep right now.
No, you would jump up and down and you would just hear that. Go to sleep to the sound of clap.
And it's just me wearing a white T-shirt, just going up and down. I know what videos you're watching.
Hey, dude, the algorithm knows us all
Yeah.
and knows what we all like.
But you know what I don't like is that I watch I click on one Instagram model's feed. Now it's all Instagram models. And then I got to go, not interested. And then it gets out of there.
Why are you a liar? Why can't you just like look for stuff you do want to?
Because if I go down the wormhole of looking at Instagram models, then I just want to watch porn.
Oh, see, I don't even get to that part.
I know.
I'm just
I don't care about random Instagram butts anymore.
But
like
it knows.
Like before, I kind of.
What do you mean,
like you see like the girl shaking her tits, and I was like, it's like I don't care now.
I don't believe that the girls I'm looking at are real anymore. I think some of them might be AI, but because they look just too perfect.
No.
Yes. And they're being. Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of filters. There's a lot of makeup and bullshit already.
Yeah.
Because that's where they passed that law where in France, where they can't use filters anymore.
Oh, I don't know.
There's one country where they're not like Instagram influencers are no longer allowed to use
filters.
Yeah.
What is their reasoning behind that? Like, don't
15-year-old girls
raise expectations. Is that what it is?
I guess so. I don't know. They just like ugly chicks. Someone's wife was being a bitch. That's really all it was.
Just the most American take. Like, I don't know, all these fucking ugly ass bitches they like, I guess.
Some broad out of ruin it for everybody.
With their awful languages that have a bunch of K's in it.
So I just figured Kabaz would know about that. But no. I agree. If we are not there yet, we certainly are on our way there.
Yeah.
To what? You know what? Actually, I think one time got me on I think it was I don't know if it was Instagram or a YouTube picture that sometimes you can post pictures. Mm-hmm. And it was like a super hot ass chick, and I was like, I didn't realize that the title was like AI something. But when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, because she wasn't like super perfect. It was like she had like a nice round figure and a little bit of fat right here where the hip meets the ass. So it was delicious, but it was believable delicious. Like it wasn't like exaggerated. And then once I looked at it a little closer, I was like, oh yeah, she's got no like facial features outside of like the eyes.
She's got 3 lips. What's going on there?
It gives me the creeps, man. Like I'm looking into another dimension or another world, and it's like in my head, I'm like, these people are real and they're evil.
I think the real scam would be to do an AI animal rescue type of page. Where like you're rescuing all these dogs or cats or whatever, but they're all just AI constructs.
You mad genius.
I think it'd be easier to get away with that than it would be to be like a real person.
Yeah, because there's people who've been doing that with OnlyFans. That they're creating AI women.
Really?
Yeah, because they can generate the voice and everything, and then with Chat GPT, just
But I think at that level though, once you're like subscribing to an OnlyFans, I think at that point you're such a like connoisseur of this type of stuff that I would imagine you'd catch on at some point.
I think as long as you're getting what you're paying for, you don't really care if they're real.
Right.
I wouldn't say that.
Like you would almost trick yourself and going like, fuck, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm not going to meet her anyway.
Yeah.
At least there's not a real boyfriend that I'm giving my money to.
Yeah. So. I can make up this fucking thing in my head.
I like how you think of it, like, because these perverts are pretty savvy. They understand. Okay, I guess so.
I mean, listen. As a pervert, I can tell you create stories in your head, and it makes it delicious.
Does it matter though?
What?
You know what I mean? Like
whether it's real or not.
Whether it's real or not.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Mike said, you're not going to meet her anyway. Yeah. So what does it fucking matter? You know?
On the consumer end, it doesn't matter, but on the worker end, it does drive their stock down, and so they're going to be back to working real jobs again.
Good.
No, I'm not against it either. It's like, let this bitch go back to Wendy's.
Well, because people already beat off to like fucking cartoons. So
holy shit, hold on. Is this how it happens? You know how in Idiocracy, when you go get like a Frappuccino or whatever, it's sex. So you get these OnlyFans workers have to go back to regular jobs. But then it just ends up having, and then that just becomes more lucrative. That's how it happens. Shit.
They're going to go through this. Oh, didn't somebody said that tech people were going to go through that shit too? Of like getting left out of left out of jobs because an AI can just fucking go ahead. And
We said
do
that on the
whole thing.
podcast, and somebody got really upset, and they're like, "There'll be a podcast first, or you'll be out of a job first." I don't mean like the high end people; they'll still be there, but like your lower entry level, which are most of the jobs, you're done.
Yeah. It's gonna be like Charlie the Chocolate Factory at the end of the movie, where his dad has a job fixing the machines, but no one else is gonna have a job.
Oh,
So.
well, I thought he had the Oompa Loompa slaves.
No. His dad, like in the last movie, the newer movie, Charlie Bucket's
the
dad,
creepy one.
He gets fired from the toothpaste factory.
Yeah.
At the end, he gets a job fixing the robot that replaced him.
I only saw that movie one time in New York, and I was so fucking high. Like I was intensely high, where I was like more. I was just kind of coming in and out. But that's when I saw the infamous, Oompa Loompa thing.
No, yeah.
It's the problem of being an immigrant. I never got all those jokes about Oompa Loompas when I was when I was a kid.
Wait, you saw the new one or the old one?
The old one.
Yeah, that's the creepy one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, when they're going through the tunnel. What's the one? They say it's Dante's Inferno for children.
Yeah.
And it's the different levels of hell.
Yeah. Save some room for later, Augustus.
But they say that about all the old movies, like Pink Floyd and what's her face? Dorothy.
Oh, Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, Wizard of
That they
Oz.
sync up.
Yeah.
I never tried it.
No, I mean even the dude, Roger Waters, he came out in Rogan's, and he's like, "Nah, dude, it's not."
I think anything can kind of sync up if you just play it together in a weird way. Like,
and if your mind's already wanting to put it together, it's going to, and it's going to make sense.
Find the facts that make your story plausible.
right.
Yeah. You lawyer your reality together.
Yep.
We all do it. Just
Tanvir is gay. So.
shit.
And he's the Rainey street serial killer.
They call him Rainey Street Ripper.
Rainey Street Ripper.
Yeah.
Well, he's in the shape for it.
There's a conspiracy that Jack the Ripper was originally in Austin and then ended up going to London.
How does that work?
What?
Yeah.
How is that connection?
I'll look it up right now.
Okay.
He tried to make like a fucking food cart that didn't work out.
He tried to get into Rogan's and
Just made a fool of himself.
Yeah, no one liked his barbecue, so he had to go back to London.
a madman wielding an axe through Austin, Texas in turmoil. The midnight killing sprees took place December 1884 on Christmas Eve 1885, only a few years removed from the threat of Comanche raids. A serial killer whose motivates were rage and bloodlust.
Was it
So they're saying that this axe murder in Austin might have been
might have gone over to London
and been the
started killing hookers.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But I mean, what was the connection?
The way the murders happened.
Did Jack the Ripper
Some believe the killer
ran around with an axe
before chopping them. The way he would kill them, chopping them up.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah. I'm gonna go with great minds think alike.
The murders stopped as suddenly as they began. 3 years later, Jack the Ripper shocked the world with his slashing of prostitutes in the Whitechapel district of London. Just a few years later, the Austin Reporter learned that a Malay cook named Maurice had worked there in 1885 before departing in January 1886.
Wow.
Sometimes I like to think of all the fucking terrible things that must have happened to those people.
Yeah. I also feel bad for Maurice if he didn't do it because all he did was move, and they're like, it was probably him. They stopped after he left.
It was the immigrant.
Oh, Maurice.
This is why British people are hilarious, man, because they have like they live in a dark place. Fucking, it's cold. Fucked up shit happens all the time, dude. You have to develop some kind of sense of humor.
Yeah, you got to worry about dragons.
Well, okay. One night in February 1886, a drunken, raging Elgin dragged a screaming girl out of an Austin saloon and into a nearby house. The police soon arrived, and the cop named Bracken shot Elgin. The bullet lodged in his spine. Elgin was what?
And died the following day.
This is in 2014.
Yeah.
An autopsy revealed something startling. Elgin was missing his right toe. Sheriff Malcolm Hornsby believed Elgin was the servant girl annihilator due to the distinctive footprints and the fact no murders were committed after his death.
Oh,
So I guess we skipped the whole...
this is another guy.
yeah.
The Jack Ripper once visit Lone Star State. Okay, anyway, yeah.
Wow. Servant girl murderer.
Yeah.
Back before he had to have a cool nickname.
Where they just gave you the title of the people you
The
killed.
man who killed short people. Okay.
But there was if it's a group of people, that's even... What was it?
Not the stump stabber like they would call him now. This is the man who kills short people.
Yeah, wait a minute. That guy also has a fucking goofy... actually, Rainey Street sounds kind of like ominous, right?
Yeah, Rainey
The
Street.
Rainy Street
Ripper.
Is it Ripper or Killer?
Ripper.
Ripper.
The Rainy Street Ripper.
Oh, I mean, I guess when you add Ripper, it add,
Yeah.
you know.
That
Yeah.
helps.
But it doesn't make any sense because they're drowned. There's no bodily injury or anything.
They're all drowned?
Yeah, they all drowned.
Maybe they're all just bad swimmers.
That's what people said. Oh, 2 of them couldn't swim.
So it's somebody
Um,
trying to get people that don't know how to swim?
Maybe he's just a bad teacher. Oh, shit, not again. He's just trying to help people. It's like, fuck, God damn it. I told him to take his shoes off.
I got to stop rushing them through this program. You know, he's working out the kinks.
The smiley face killer. What the fuck is that?
so this
Back in
this
Austin.
is a conspiracy going around. Back in the 90s, there was the smiley face killers. They leave a smiley face with their victims.
Ew.
It was in Austin.
And
Stay
Wait,
safe.
but
The
what
smiley face killers in Austin.
What?
Hold on, I'll find it.
Okay.
The smiley face murder theory is a theory advanced by retired New York City detectives Kevin Gannon, a criminal professor and gang expert. Okay, well, that doesn't fucking tell me anything.
Oh.
one question is, where's the happy face killer now?
Oh, they said it was this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we caught him.
Oh, they're saying it's a group of people, though.
Oh, well, stay away from groups. Stay away from groups unless you're in that group.
Here we go. The smiley face murder theory is a theory advanced. Oh, that's same fucking. It alleges that a number of young men found dead in bodies of water across several Midwestern American states from the 1990s to 2010s did not accidentally drown, as concluded, but were victims of a serial killer or killers. The term smiley face became connected to the alleged murders when it was made public that the police had discovered graffiti depicting a smiley face near locations.
Wow. Maybe they're getting Dr. Sleeped.
What does that mean?
You ever saw Dr. Sleep?
Uh-uh.
It was a group of people who were taking the essence out of it. It's a sequel to The Shining. That's all.
Oh,
Go watch it.
maybe it's like a mermaid in the water, and she's a siren. And she sings. And they walk in.
All I know is that apparently the first 7 years of your life are like really, really important because they like
They mold you as a person.
they kind of set the base wiring of who you're gonna be. So I can only imagine like people that do these kinds of monstrosities, or they make these elaborate things. Like, how about I just drown people just to fuck with everybody, so they don't know how I'm doing it or why I'm doing it. Like something has to happen to you as like a little kid that just fucking warps your mind, or
I have a cousin's cousin, not my cousin, but a cousin's cousin. The kid would like abuse animals. He put his cat when he was a little kid, like 6 years old, Ziploc bag, and then buried it. Yeah.
Did they reach him
No,
in time?
The cat died.
Oh no!
Became a police officer, was the enforcer.
No.
Like the enforcer of his unit, like big dude. Yeah. So he had like He shot at us with a pellet gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Like how old was he?
He was younger than all of us, but
Okay,
just
how old was he when he shot at you with a pellet?
8.
Really?
Yeah. So
But there was never any incidents that you heard of?
their parents were cool as shit, and their older brother wasn't that way. I think some people might just have that in them.
Just something busted.
Yeah.
Like somebody might be born with a weird finger. Somebody can also be born with a weird wiring.
A wiring where it's just like, I like to see things or people suffer.
Or I think cilantro tastes like soap.
There you go. Yeah.
Doesn't go good with this fucking chunk of arm that I just cut from somebody.
It's the same thing. Hopefully you get the cilantro one and not kill people one.
Because I don't think were Hitler's parents super bad?
Like
don't
the
hear a lot
70s
about
way,
that,
or
right?
like what do you mean? They were super bad.
Were they down? Were they funky?
Were they with it?
I like the idea of Hitler being raised by 2 awesome black people. Come on, little Hitler. Get down with your fucking self.
That guy. I mean, how can that guy? Because he looks neurotic in every like
That's the
little
drugs.
bit of clips that there are of him. But like, how could he like rile people up? You know, maybe it's like
He had a best-selling book.
Yeah, he was. You know how to speak, I guess, to Germans.
And he had the
right.
backing of because he was sent to infiltrate the Nazis, and then he became one, and then he was just like, he got his little mandrake from his occult leaders, and they said, keep this and you'll win, and then you'll win the war and everything and take over. And then he broke his mandrake and killed all the occult leaders, and then a year later they fell apart.
you think he went rogue from a cult?
Yep.
That's why they lost World War II.
And the man.
It wasn't not understanding how to take Stalingrad.
No. It was a root called a mandrake.
I know what a mandrake. I've seen Harry Potter.
And it was broken, and it broke the bond, and therefore
It was a doll made out of his own hair that he was supposed to keep.
The day it broke, he was like, "Oh boy,
this is a good.
oh spaghetti." He said it very hesitantly. Hitler, we just entered Stalingrad. Break. Oh, oh no.
I mean, I think we could just we can all understand it. You know,
We've all been there.
we've all made a couple of gaps.
Yeah.
We've all broken the metaphorical mandrake in our lives at one point or another. So, what were we talking about before we went off on 5 tangents?
I have no idea. I don't remember.
How did we get to Hitler?
Oh, we're talking about fucked up childhoods.
Yeah.
About serial killers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, the Rainey Street Reaper.
Not Reaper. Is that what you
Ripper.
said?
Ripper.
Oh.
Yeah. I said a little more, spicky.
Hey,
The Reaper.
Reaper. Yeah, he said Reaper, which is actually a cooler name.
Oh yeah, Rainey Street Reaper.
Yeah.
Right? You know what? I just realized that those are 2 different words.
Yeah.
Ripper and a Reaper.
It's a better name. I like it.
I just said Reaper when I was like, a little high or drunk. Jack the Reaper.
My
When they do the Looney Tunes for like when they do the Muppets Christmas Carol, it's be the same thing, but reenacting the
Jack the Reaper.
it's Jack the Reaper. Succotash. He struck again.
I thought it was a woman who's a bartender who that type of guy is attracted to, and they drug them, and then like, come on, let's go to the river, let's go skinny dipping, and then just very easily drown them.
Yeah, but one of them was gay though.
A transgender woman.
Well, maybe he's bi and he still crossed her somehow.
A transgender bi woman.
No, the guy. We don't know the guy's story though. Yeah. Whether he's just bi or he was like.
Yeah. Have you seen that movie Dangerous Men?
Dangerous Men?
Animal Draft House put it out. It's this crazy movie that this Iranian guy made over like 30 years. So the plot and actors change throughout it. But the first part of the movie is a revenge movie about a woman trying to kill the people who murdered her fiance. And it just becomes her pretending to be a prostitute killing men.
So, is this it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Kill Bill?
That's it. It makes no sense. The movie makes no sense.
I don't know. It sounds like Kill Bill.
Well, then it does after that part because she gets found out and the cops arrest her because they're like, probably her. And it is. It just becomes another movie for a while until those actors stop working for him because 10 years pass. And then it ends with two people who have never been in the movie. So, it's an insane movie.
So it has got to be like some kind of passion project for like a millionaire or something, no?
Yeah, and Alamo Drafthouse has put it out, but it's insane. The best part is when she hides a knife in her ass cheeks.
Stashed up my cheeks though.
And then she just stabs the guy over the head. So it's an insane movie.
With the knife still in her ass cheeks.
So, but maybe it's that, like you're saying, it's a dangerous man situation. She's killing men that somehow wronged her, and this is her Kill Bill. Back at the Kill Bill is a better option probably, but I like going the crazy way. So
I've never been like who's good at watching like awful movies for sport? George. Mm-hmm. He loves watching awful movies, and he'll tell me like how awful it was, and then he'll proceed to explain the whole fucking movie because he genuinely likes watching shit movie. I can't do that, man. As soon as a movie turns me out, I'm just like, I can't do this shit.
Well, there's bad movie and there's enjoyably bad movie. There's bad where it's just like unwatchable and it's happening, you can't even make fun of it.
Yeah.
And there's crazy bad movies like Dangerous Men, where it's just like, what the fuck is happening here?
Yeah.
And you just like, you almost think like, how did they even think to make this into a movie?
Yeah.
It's so crazy or dumb or out there that it's like, this is almost art at this point.
And it had to have gone through so many hands and nobody thought like, guys, do we really want to like put this out? Like everybody was just like, yeah, good to go.
I guess we gotta. A lot of them made so quickly too. Like most bad movies are made over like 2 weeks and then they just put the shit out there. But yeah.
What's the last bad movie you saw like that?
I saw Barbarians with those Barbarian twins. It's from the 80s, like late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
Dead Heat. With Treat Williams and Joe Piscopo. I think that was the last bad movie I saw like that. That's the one where they bring people back to life. Like rich people are becoming immortal by paying this guy a bunch of money to rejuvenate them. It's insane. Like there's a scene in a Chinese restaurant where all the food comes to life. So they're getting attacked by like a pig carcass and shit. It makes no sense, but it's great. It's a fun movie.
Yeah. You?
I don't know, man. I guess I can't remember the last shitty movie. Because I really don't take chances either. Like, sometimes I'll just watch the same fucking movie. I'll watch Predator for the fucking 7th time this year.
I have watched Goodfellas on a plane like 3 flights in a row now.
Yeah.
Just because it's just a great movie.
It's a great movie, and it fucking kills a shitload of time while you're being entertained.
Yeah. That one shot when he parks and brings her into the kitchen and all that scene.
Yeah.
I love that scene so much. Where she's so impressed by every little thing. He's just like walking through there. They give him the table. They bring a lamp, 2 chairs, and a table and sit in front of other people.
What do you do? Construction?
Yeah. The way she says it too is such a great. What do you do? Yeah. That's when you know she knows.
Yeah.
But she doesn't care. She's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm being treated like a queen. I don't give a shit.
Well, she said herself she was turned on when she got the gun. So
yeah.
Yeah.
That scene's so cool too. I never had to do that. I've never been in a position where I would need to do that.
Yeah.
But I would like to hope if I ever was,
I
that's
know,
what
right?
I would have done.
Can you imagine the fucking high you would get, like beating the shit out of like some asshole too,
Yeah.
in front of your lady?
Like you're 100% in the right.
Right.
Yeah.
100% in the right,
So both
and
of
100%
you,
whoop his ass.
both of you agree you wish you had a girl who was sexually assaulted by her neighbor.
I didn't say that. I said
That's exactly what happened.
I said if anyone ever, that's not what I said. I said if I was ever in that position, I hope that's how I would act.
Oh, okay. So just roll.
No, I mean, just a little grope, like
Really disrespect in general. If that
right.
were to happen.
It's like maybe not far, but like a little tug here and there, just to motivate me.
Yeah. If the woman you love called you crying, and she's not being dramatic, that you know what I mean? Like she felt that.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember when we were at Walmart one time, and one of the workers just like, for some reason, like kind of like hip checked my wife.
Yeah.
I wasn't next to her when it happened.
But it was just
this woman. She was just kind of like that. Yeah, she was just like, because my wife was like looking at something and kind of walking slow.
Yeah.
And was in a hurry, and she kind of did like the fuck out of my way. And it's like she was working there.
Yeah.
And my wife just came to me like, kind of like weird, like this woman just kind of like almost knocked me over, and she works here. And like, what the? And I said, who? And we had like a
beat
card.
the shit out of that woman.
And I went and I took the groceries over, and I started like, where'd that bitch go? Like we went to the front, and the woman like went to the back as we went up to the counter.
Yeah.
And I was like, where'd that bitch go? The first thing I started yelling, and then we're yelling, and the woman comes out, and the first thing she's like, I didn't touch her. I'm swearing a lot. And the person next to me was just trying to return a sweater with his mom or something. And he's like, sir, my mom is right here. Can you please stop talking like that?
Oh, but now you're just a belligerent.
Yeah. And so I didn't say anything to him. I just went and I started yelling while giving him the finger. So I'm pissing off two people at one time.
What the?
I just have the finger up in this guy's
Holy
face.
shit, Mike! When was this?
This was like
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks. We're not even married anymore. No, this was like 2013. Something like that. She goes back to the back. Someone like apologizes to us. The guy just leaves because he was a pussy. And his mom didn't say shit. His mom was on my wife's side. It's like, what does this bitch do? But they leave. I keep yelling. My wife was yelling too, which kind of pissed me off because like I handle this. Like you don't need to be part of this now. You're making it worse.
This unnecessary yelling.
Yeah, like now we look crazy. If you're yelling too, now we look like we're assholes. The woman like goes, we make our complaint, and they're not really doing anything about it. So I took the cart and I flipped it over.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
And then we just left. So
What the fuck is...
they hit my wife.
Yeah.
I was really mad.
That's what he did. You hit my wife.
Yeah, you're punching my wife over here. Only I get to do that.
You get in the car. Why you let her punch you?
Why do you let her hit? I start shaking her.
Now I got to honor kill her because she.
Ooh, that's what they're saying. The Cash App guy, the guy who was stabbed to death, the CTO of it or whatever, that was stabbed to death in San Francisco.
Oh
They're saying
yeah.
It might have been an honor killing.
Oh my
What?
God.
Yeah.
What do you mean an honor killing?
That his sister was cheating on her husband with him, and so as the brother,
That he was having sex with his sister?
that the guy who got stabbed was having sex with the murderer's sister.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Not his own sister.
Yeah.
And that what was the girl like from
Iran.
Pakistan? Oh, Iran.
Iran. Yeah.
Pakistan.
And that's a conspiracy saying that it was an honor killing.
No, that's just our government trying to get us like, we gotta kill for war, right? Because they killed one of our guys.
No, but they were
psyop.
they were here. They lived here. It's just like that was the whole argument. Oh, it was over his sister. Yeah.
No, that sounds more like something to cover up, something more sinister.
I mean, it could be. It could be. Yeah. Like, because they basically, Cash App was going to be its own bank, because you can get a Cash App card.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So all you need is an app. You order the card. You can do savings on there. You can buy stocks on there. You can buy Bitcoin on there. It's all on one thing.
Wow.
And
dude.
then these banks are like, hey, we got to send a message. Go stab his ass.
You're like a great salesman. Because like the way you started that off was like you gave us the theory that I wasn't going to believe. And you're like, interesting, you should say that because I know of something else.
Yeah. Also, that was your ASMR right there.
Mike's just asleep on.
I feel so relaxed right
Wait, where are we at right now?
We're at about 55 minutes.
Oh shit, 55.
Yeah.
Damn, we did it pretty late. I think we should stop doing them so late.
Podcast?
Oh, actually, you know what? One of these days I want to. What is it? Your Mondays is when you go and then come back.
No.
Thursdays.
Sundays.
Sundays?
Yeah.
When you go to
Austin, come back.
Austin and come back the same day?
Yeah, because I stay there Monday night.
So Sundays are your only days where you go there and come back?
No, I come back Sunday night and Wednesdays. I'm here. But Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm in Austin.
Oh. So
Yeah.
when do you have a day where you just go there and come back the same day?
Typically Sundays if I do that.
If you do that.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about doing a podcast over there in the other studio.
Do it.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
don't want to drive. It's too much.
Yeah. Someone tried breaking into my truck.
What?
What happened?
Yeah. They pulled the handle kind of off the thing, and you can see where somebody might have put like a screwdriver or something, or like hinge it.
Pried it open?
Pry it open, but they didn't. But yeah, you can see where they fucked it up.
Oh, fuck.
Motherfuckers.
Where did you park?
Buy some crackheads. You get less tickets when you park around crackheads.
So on the street.
Yeah, I always park on the street. I always park in dangerous areas.
Oh, you just don't want to pay the.
People think I'm homeless. I walk. I put my hat down. I put my hoodie up. My backpack on. Walk like this. I'm not on my phone. I'm constantly like turning.
Probably doesn't help that you.
I have a water bottle full of my piss. That way, when they come at me,
Probably doesn't help that you're smoking crack while you're doing that too.
I'm crack. I'm sucking dick.
Talking about this conspiracy theories out loud to nobody.
Yeah. The water wars.
You're not even sucking dick for crack. That's just after the crack.
Jumanji's real. These are not my quotes. These are quotes that I've heard on 6th Street.
Jumanji's real.
Jumanji's real, and the Water Wars of 2035. The Water Wars of 2035 are coming.
Which one would you prefer to be real?
The Water Wars is scary because he didn't look like a homeless dude. He looked like a regular guy just losing his shit. And then he looks up into the sky. He's like, I'm trying to warn them. I'm trying to tell them. And then when he said that, I looked up straight in his eyes. I was like, Water Wars 2035. And he was like, and he just stopped. And I was like, you got one. You got one, buddy.
No,
So
I
I
think you
just buy
freaked
them.
him out.
Yeah,
like,
probably.
this thing runs deeper than I thought.
Yeah. And then when I left, I was like,
And he was like, this guy's crazy.
No, he probably pissed. Like, it's guys like that make us look fucking crazy.
Not gonna hot chicks never believe my story.
it's because I'm just looking around all the time. I had 2 dudes I thought were gonna fight me, and it's because of their wives, because their wives had their tits all out, and I just happened to glance over and stare a little too long, and then I look up and one guy was like, "Hey, that's my wife, bro. That's my wife." I just kept like walking like I didn't understand English. And as I'm like, fuck, and I'm listening to hear if I hear footsteps behind me, can I get them come and hit me or some shit? And then I just hear in the back, that's my wife, bro. And I'm like,
You just keep repeating, no hablo inglés.
yeah. Oh, 100%. And people believe it. And they don't fuck with me.
No, I thought it was my cousin.
Yeah.
Those look like my cousin's tits.
And the other guy just stared at me when I looked at, and I looked up, and he was like, that was all he did. I was like, don't punch me, don't punch me, don't punch me.
That's 6th Street, man. It's like a river of titties.
Yeah, that's part of it. You gotta look. You gotta look around too, because you don't want to step in human shit.
Oh yeah.
Is it really that bad now?
You know, it's better. It's better than it was. It's better.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's no more tents. Like they got rid of the tents, but
there's
still,
less,
dude.
Okay.
I never knew of downtown. Like when I was living there, but I mean, this is obviously like 10 years ago and shit.
Yeah.
But like when I was living there, you knew like 7th Street was like, all right, there's gonna be some homeless people definitely by that shelter area. But that's about it. You just pick up the pace a little bit when you go through that area. But like as far as like human shit or like just
Okay, so last year it was a dude jerking off outside, right there by across from Rogan's.
damn.
He was facing the wall.
Was he packing?
No, he's facing the wall. I don't see. He's doing it. You know what I mean? And then I felt fucking weird because there's a family with little kids walking in that direction. I don't know how to tell them, hey, watch out. There's a homeless dude jacking off like right here.
Yeah.
But you can't approach a family.
I know. I'm trying to show my kids.
So I'm just like, that's none of my business. I just keep going.
Yeah.
And they were walking in that direction.
You like did the Clint Eastwood thing where like I'm a good guy, but sometimes
It's not your
There's
war.
it's not my war.
There's no way for me to bring this up. How am I supposed to bring this up? You know what I mean? There was a guy with an axe.
Yeah, also, what if he's gone by the time they get there? Now you look crazy.
No, he was not.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
You never
yeah.
know. But
No, he looked like he could last.
The lady with the flies coming out of her mouth. The fucking.
wait, what?
I thought she was dead, and I would go, ma'am, and she woke up, and when she woke up, and she was all, and all these fucking flies, like fucking Candyman, like the bees come out, like 20 fucking flies.
That was the craziest shit you ever told me.
It came out of her mouth, and we're like, oh, as soon as they all came out of her mouth, she's like, sir, I need money, please help me. I ran across the
Holy
street.
fuck, dude.
It scared the shit.
Dude, you
out of
might have like, well, maybe not saved her life, but you might have gave her like another 8 hours.
Yeah.
What would cause that? Did you ever look it up?
Infections. They can have maggots and stuff in their mouth.
Oh, okay.
Their teeth are rotting.
Yeah.
Like I tried to give this lady food, and she goes, "I can't eat my teeth," and her teeth like thin, like looks like toothpicks being poked in there. It was just. It was
You
bad.
talked to this person?
I have to walk through. Like I'm telling you, when I first moved in, it was like Dawn of the Dead, like just homeless people everywhere. And it was from the ones that are half naked, mentally unstable, to just drug addicts with like people thought I was a drug addict. That's what they thought because I had my hoodie on. I'm like
Sweatpants.
this. No, I'm wearing jeans and stuff, but I look like a traveler. I have a HEB bag with my lunch in it. So I look like that's what, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you just came up on something.
And then I go to my place and I open it up and I run upstairs. Leave me alone. Yeah.
And then you make the rest of your day typing on your
And then some of them I'm just like, I don't even talk to it. I don't feel bad for it. I have $5. I want $5. And I'm just, I'll give you a water. I asked for $5. I'm like, keep your ass in that fucking wheelchair, bitch.
And they stand up. That's my wife.
Yeah. Like fucking just, like what the fuck, dude? I want $5.
To be fair, they're very, very clear.
Yeah.
They're not- they asked for $5 out of water.
It was a brand new water bottle.
I'm just saying.
You should have gone, no, I'm good. But instead, getting mad at me, I asked for $5. I'm like, fuck you. I'm gonna shit right here now.
Yeah. As for that, I'm gonna sit right here.
Yeah.
I guess when you're in survival mode, you don't really think of like, I should just like take it and then just kind of throw it away.
Masturbating in the alley. This lady was masturbating in the alley, going crazy on herself.
Lady.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw in New York, I saw a lady pee in a cup
And drink it.
in front of me.
Best $10 I ever spent.
No, dude, I'm just sitting there like that, right? And she was clearly homeless. I didn't realize. I just thought, hey, the entire one side of the whole train cart is free. I don't know why nobody's sitting here.
I peed in a cup yesterday.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
When you don't see the reason.
Why
You
everybody's
just-
shoved off to one side.
You just see the empty seats and you sit
You're
down.
like, hell yeah. Look at these suckers
And then
standing up.
everyone's standing in a corner over there. And you look up and there's a homeless guy Spider-Man-ing with naked, no balls on.
I peed in a cup yesterday. I got stuck in, they shut down the highway.
Oh,
And I got stuck on the
nice.
side.
On the drive back?
And I had a Pete Terry's cup. And so I threw the tea out. and I pissed in it and I filled it up, so I threw it out.
You think people could tell?
I don't. I threw out 3 cups of Pete Terry's tea.
That guy hates that tea.
Right. Getting rid of all. Dude, there's no way somebody behind you didn't realize you were pissing out.
Maybe.
In cups.
Just the whole.
They kept shining their brights out, and I was like, leave me alone. No, but what sucked was I thought I was finished peeing, and then my dick flipped back out of the cup, and pee shot up on my shirt. And I was like, oh, motherfucker. I pissed on myself.
Why did they care? Why were they flashing their lights?
No, they weren't. I'm joking. They weren't flashing the lights. But yeah, and then I threw that out, and then I wrapped up the cup.
That drive from Austin to San Antonio, what George would say he would do a lot is like sometimes he would like put like porn on
to listen full
But
blast.
I remember I didn't think of that, but I remember I used to like just try to think of dirty like fantasies, like to stay up, like driving back like at like 1:30 in the morning. And then you're all like, "Oh fuck, man! I'm really tired."
Yeah,
something about thinking about a boner just.
That's what made you hard. You're thinking about a boner.
I love to say,
thinking about a boner.
Not thinking about a boner, just thinking about a hard throbbing dick.
I just thought I wish I could get one right now.
That'll wake you up in the morning. What the fuck is wrong with you? Thinking about boner-inducing things.
When I come back from Austin, I think of dicks.
I used to drive back from Hyenas after the Saturday show.
Oh shit!
So,
fuck, that's a drive, bro.
You would leave about 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Get home at 4.
If you're lucky, yeah.
Yep.
I remember one time Joey was driving us, but we had to pick up White Cotton from the other Hyenas. So we had to add like a hour to our trip. And then like the fucking road was closed like outside of Waco. So we didn't get back, I think almost like close to 6.
Yeah.
It was fucking insane. But trying to stay up for that was like, I don't mind the Austin drive anymore.
Yeah,
because of the Dallas drive.
Well, I mean, the Austin and San. I mean, I'm happy that I stay up there most of the time because it really does affect your sleep. You just I mean, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if you lived in LA, you're living an hour out. If you live in New York, I'm pretty sure if you're trying to get in, you have to ride an hour worth of trains to get in.
Yeah.
But I lived in Brooklyn. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I like being in Harlem. It's 20, 30 minutes usually at night.
Yeah.
So.
Fuck yeah, that anywhere from Brooklyn, where they're going to Queens or to Manhattan, man, that's like you're adding like, and then some lines would be down, and so now you just added another 35 minutes to your fucking already hour-long trip back home.
Yeah, that's what sucked going to Queens from Brooklyn, because it's like a 10-minute drive, but it's an hour.
Oh
train
yeah,
ride.
yeah. That's fucking ridiculous.
You have to go like around everything. So.
Gotta make all the fucking stops.
Well, hopefully Elon Musk drill some holes underground and we have a tunnel system in Texas.
No, dude, he's a little weird, man. I don't know about Elon. I don't know where to. Like, is he cool, or is he like?
I don't know.
Or is he just a very, very clever billionaire?
Clever girl.
No. Clever Afrikaans. Yeah, man. I guess that'll be enough. Do you guys got anything going on? I'm gonna put this one out next Wednesday.
Yeah. Check out Onslaught at Creek in the Cave every second and fourth Tuesday of the month, and comedyfrequency.com.
Yeah.
Follow me at Mike Suarez. Listen to the Comedy Cellar Tuesday night show on the Comedy Cellar YouTube. And Retrospective Promenade with me and Alex Ansel and Aubrey.
Hell yeah. Let's see. Oh no, next Wednesday. Damn. The 29th, I'm gonna be opening for Felipe Esparza and Lubbock.
Nice.
So looking forward to that. If you happen to be going out to see Felipe, you might see me out there. So other than that, thank you guys for watching. Y'all take it easy, man. Have a good one. Bye.